Yeah, said we up now, they up next, up next. You win your feelings upset, said I'm up to bat, you on deck, at my best, you is looking stressed, cuz we up now, they up next. Said we up now, they up next, got you in your feelings upset, said I'm up to bat, you on deck, at my best, stress, cuz we up now, they up next, said we up now, they up next, got you in your feelings upset, someone said that I was up next, I said I'm up now with no mean of disrespect, I don't be at the gym so I don't need to flex, you regret moving on to the next and making me your ex, yeah, I roll up whenever you feeling stressed, treat you with respect and never settle for less, life's a game of chess, don't let it get you in check, she like when I pull her hand, grab her by her neck, got her on the back until she break a sweat, she like rocking my polo shirts and rocking my polo sweats, laying down after sex with her head on my chest, she whispers that you're the best, please don't turn out like the rest, yeah, we up now, they up next, got you in your feelings upset, said I'm up to bat, you on deck, at my best, looking stressed, cuz we up now, they up next, said we up now, they up next, got you in your feelings upset, said I'm up to bat, you on deck, at my best, is looking stressed, cuz we up now, they up next, said we up now, they up next, got you in your feelings upset, forget about your past, we can make it fine, focus on your future and stop wasting time, want you to have the same last name as mine, I coined the phrase, so please don't change your mind, married to the money, dollar signs made me blind, did the crime, so bars was what I was behind, mama said that I'm a star, that I'ma shine, that I'm too smart to be locked up doing time, she said you need to grab a mic and speak your mind, don't be afraid to have people that you leave behind, you're born alone, so ride alone, you die alone, and that's bottom line, it's NTS to the death and the day we shine, yeah, said we up now, they up next, got you in your feelings upset, said I'm up to bat, you on deck, at my best, looking stressed, cuz said we up now, they up next, got you in your feelings upset, said I'm up to bat, you on deck, at my best, stress, cuz said we up now, they up next, got you in your feelings upset, said I'm up to bat, you on deck, at my best, looking stressed, cuz
all right. I thought you were fading it out, John.
I did fade it out, Steve.
I don't see our sound going on. I don't see the bar going, buddy. Is that it? Oh my God. What were you? I thought you were sound checking everything when I was doing stuff. Yeah, looking at something's not going to fix it. You're gonna have to. You gotta do something there. You guys want to confirm? Hold on. Something's not going to fix it. You're gonna have. You gotta do something. You sure?
Yeah, I just turned the volume up. I heard it.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry.
That's your side.
No,
this is my side.
Yeah. We always find out way into it.
Yeah, whatever.
Jeez.
Yeah. Welcome to be back. I missed you.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here in the studios here on a Tuesday. Sorry, we had to set everything back up last minute, and we ran a little behind here. I just want to say happy Veterans Day out to everybody who served. You know, Tambo Time thanks you for your service. John doesn't he doesn't even know this about me, but I served in Iraq. Unfortunately, you can't really can't look it up because I thought it would be funny if I changed my last name to Parts. That way they would call me Private Parts. I thought it was hilarious. Unfortunately, I got dishonorably discharged. We can talk about that another time, but they yeah, you can't look it up. I had to change my name when I got back. It was a whole thing. So
well, either way, thank you for your service there, Steve.
Well, I mean, once I get into the stories, you might not thank me. So, but either way, ladies and gentlemen, we got a show for you today. We had a guest lined up. I don't know what the hell happened to him. Probably fell asleep. But, you know, we can give it some time while everybody's coming in. And, you know, we can talk. Chickies Free League ended up finishing. Unfortunately, we all know Contact wasn't able to play out because of unfortunate circumstances. But Co-Ed was able to finish out. And just another thing I did that Jay Charles never did in his life and won a Co-Ed championship. ladies and gentlemen, Team Clutch taking it. And no, it was fun. I was glad and glad we kept that going and glad we were able to get the free season. And shout out to, like Julie and Danny and the guys that pushed for it and stuff. That was fun. And then we had the big Turkey Bowl this weekend. And I got to shout out Damon and those guys, honestly, for making this to what it is today so far in such a short amount of time. They took a good idea and made it a great idea and expanded. And last year had a good amount of teams. This year, I think the most amount of players and teams. And they raised over 2,000 cans. I think Preston brought the most. I think he gave he got some shout out for it. And team sponsored by Tambo Time, Team Turkey Time, taking the win here. I didn't even name that team. Damon did for some reason. He's very abrasive, huh? Like, I don't even know when they asked for team names, and evidently I didn't respond quick enough, so he just did it himself.
It was right about the time where he told me I was a captain, and I didn't even know I was a captain.
That is true too. Like, he told you were. Yeah. And
they got mad when I said I didn't want to be a captain.
Well, you already said you didn't want. You just doubled down on it or said, "Hey, I meant it. I don't want to be a captain for this one." And it's tough sometimes because you're always doing the shtick, and you have some weird type of social disorder. So it's tough to have conversations with people, with you, and watch you have conversations with people. But nonetheless, he got it done, and I might be critiquing the guy and making fun of him a little bit, but I got a hats off to him. It was a great time. They did it. They did it very well. I would have to see how long it would have taken if they gave a third round robin game, but I kind of like that they didn't. It felt like a good day,
We might have run out of sunlight.
I think we would have for sure. That sun was really at eye level for most tall people. It was getting there for me. So, but yeah, you're right. We might have ran out, and so good call on his part for foreseeing that. And we started, 8:30, right?
No, 8 o'clock.
Oh, first game started at 8 o'clock. Yeah, so we started right in the beginning. Ended up being a great weather day for football. It was sometimes a little cold, but it was an awesome day for football. That place is great, AJ's Sports Bar and Grill. And they did a free buffet or something for everybody. That was cool.
Yeah.
I didn't get to have any. They packed it up before, we finished, which was...
There was an hour in between. What were you doing?
Well, I don't eat in between games.
Oh.
That's how I stay so agile and nimble.
Right.
But I heard Dave packed it up, put it in his car, took it home. said he's gonna. I'm gonna bring it to the shelter, and just drove home.
That sounds about right.
But no, good tournament. It was fun, and all right. I know we were late, giving everybody enough time to get in here. We're going to jump into our recapping of play-ins, and I'm going to be honest here, and maybe John can attest because, who knows play-ins more than John.
I think I've only been in it twice.
We already went over this. It's been more than twice. You argued that with me. You didn't think you were in it ever for some reason. And then it was only one. Then it was only two. Then it was only three. You sound like LeBron at the.
I've never been in it as a
not
captain.
one, not two, not three.
Captain-led teams, but we have never been in it.
That's true. I'll give you that. But I do got to think it was one of the best play-ins. A lot of good competitive games. I'm going to start off right off the rip here. Explosion and Blue Storm, and unfortunately I wasn't able to catch the first half. I caught the second half. What were you doing? Did you get to watch the first half or no?
The Blue Storm game?
Yeah.
I was reffing it.
Okay. You want to give a little recap?
It was a good game. It was back and forth. Kind of stalled out a little bit in the second half, and Blue Storm was just able to take care of it.
So all the scoring kind of came in the first half?
Pretty much, it, if I remember correctly. But I just know that Explosion had a couple chances at the end to take a lead, and they did not, and kind of faltered at like 4th and short and 4th and goal. And Blue Storm was just able to score just enough and carry out the win.
Yeah, that pesky Blue Storm defense playing good all season. I believe they were fully. I think everybody was there, but Explosion just not living up to the hype. I mean, I rated them very high. I really loved that roster.
There were some big drops though for Explosion that
Yeah.
kind of could have turned the game.
Yeah, I mean, woulda, coulda, shoulda, but it just seems like they're just a tad shy of winning these games and really kind of getting to where they needed to be. And from my understanding, everybody was pretty much there for Explosion. I know Dolly was hurt, so he didn't play, but he was there.
I think someone said that was addition by subtraction.
I think that somebody was you
Oh, oops.
and me. And hey, I need you to return my MVP trophy, buddy. The joke's over. Just kidding, Dolly.
No, you're dead serious. You have not stopped saying that.
Because I think he gets bothered by it.
Well, you said it was a joke at beginning, and then I don't think it's a joke anymore. If you keep
Well, you know it. We're sharks in the water, buddy. We see blood, and we're there. You know what I mean? But Blue Storm moving on. At the same time, on the other field, we had Dogs and Air Raiders, and ending up 39-29 here. Dogs jumped up to, I believe, a 21-0 lead for sure. I almost want to say 28. Bonish, unfortunately, I think Bonish got caught up into trying to do too much right away. In my opinion, I could be wrong, but I was watching it. He's missing his top 3 picks, which he's been missing all season. So I got to hats off a lot of those guys who showed up all season and they really rallied together to make an effort. You know, Salvo or Salvi, whatever his name is. No offense, but I don't forget anybody's names. Tyler Gagney, AK, our boy Los Amigos Corey. Trying to think. I mean, Bonish. Who else was there? Either way, they're all playing tough, all playing hard, and trying to stick with it. So hats off to those guys, and obviously having a better second half against the Dogs to make it a 10-point game. I don't know how that panned out, and whatnot there, but they were down big. But Bonish throwing a pick 6 right on the first drive. I think he threw another pick on the second drive, and they were. I don't think they were 4th down picks. I think the first pick 6 he had was like a first down or second down. It was early. I just think he was again trying to do too much. I think he got it in his head about it. Bonish had a tough season, mentally too. It bothered him about forfeiting and guys not showing up. And I will say that I think we need to be better on not allowing certain people who only show up for certain quarterbacks to play, or certain teams, or if we're only winning. The reason the draft leagues are so great is because everybody does show up at times. And all right. Well, Dogs get the win. Dogs actually, and not to take anything away from the Dogs, they came out hot. They played hard. They fully loaded. They were looking good. They got the turnovers and stops they needed right off the rip and enough to win the game. So again, they could have, maybe sat some guys to kill time. I don't really know. I didn't really watch the second half. It ended a 10-point game, which is not crazy, but especially being down 3 scores to none or 4 scores to none, by half. But Dogs moving on. At the next set of games, we had Playmakers and Halo, and Playmakers getting the 40-36 win. The game towards the end wasn't as close as the score. We were chasing a lot. They got a big stop early. Rocker making a great pass deflection play on a basically hit Jason coming across the middle. It was 4th down, hit him right in the hands, and Rocker kind of dove in front of him, smacked the ball right out of his hands, like perfect timing. And then to discredit myself, I had another guy wide open, and I just didn't properly go through my progressions there. We were playing very short-handed. I mean, anytime me or Bobby's out on defense, we're in trouble. But missing a lot of guys, but the guys that did show up, I got a hats off to them for this and all season, for really trying hard and trying to make it happen. It's one of those things we didn't really get to prove ourselves as a team. obviously critical of Bobby taking me. I'm very critical of anybody taking me in the second round. But you know, it didn't take much for me to realize kind of the team he put together and the potential that we had. Unfortunately, due to injuries and missing games and fucking footloose Phil, I'm just kidding. It just didn't pan out well. So we needed a win here because we knew we were going to miss the guys for play-ins, and unfortunately we couldn't get an extra win in the season. Jumped into play-ins and we ran into playmakers, and it was honestly it was a good back and forth game. We did get it onside. I don't think we scored when we got the onside, which really kind of hurt us. And then we're still playing catch up. And Nuge and company, they made plays when they needed to. They attacked where they did. It was a great job by them. I think they scored every drive. I don't know if we got a stop, to be honest, but I just think we started the game off with the ball, and you know, we had at the end of half a couple times. I think we had a couple extra possessions because of the onsides, and just because I'm a way better clock manager than Nuge. I don't even know if Nuge knows how to tell time.
No, he tried getting me with telling him the clock, and he's like, "Aha!" I'm like, "You're an idiot."
But hats off to those guys. It is always fun playing those guys. Rocker, Luis, Fum's a great dude. Angelo, Scarelli, the hot dog eating ding dong. And anyway, it was a fun game. But playmakers win. Halo loses. Our season's over. Thank God. No Ciampa, no Bobby. On that note, and I'm never not going to be a captain. I mean, that's not related, I promise. But
it is.
No. But yeah, good season to those guys. I really wish we took it further, obviously. So at the same time, we had Entity and Crazy Work going at it. And kind of a tale of two different halves here, I believe. Crazy Work jumping up to an 18-0 win. Right? Or 18-0 lead.
Entity had 18-0.
No.
It was the other way around.
It was the other way around. And then Crazy Work ends up getting a safety somewhere around an Entity driving back. Yeah, Nuge, you're a loser. No, listen, Nuge is fun, and we yell at each other and shit talk each other, and it is fun. But you know, if anybody from Crazy Work or Entities listening right now, correct me if I'm wrong, okay? But what I believe is Crazy Work jumped up to an 18-0 lead, and Entity battled back. Unfortunately, Crazy Work got a safety at some moment in time, so no extra points for both teams. Yeah, Yogi confirming. And then Kenny saying other way around. All right, Kenny, what are you talking about? Call Kenny. I want to yell at him. Nuge was drinking Sunday. Yeah, he was a little more giggly than normal, that's for sure. And he threw some of the greatest balls ever, so I knew he had some performance-enhancing drugs here. 18-0 first half. Crazy Work jumped up to an 18-0 lead, right?
Yes, I'm saying the other way around because your comments are delayed.
But what did I say? I was saying, John was saying he thought Entity was up 8. That's when you commented?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 18-0 first half. Crazy Work jumped out. You guys battled back. When was the safety? Was it in the first half or was it in the second half sometime?
Safety was in the first half too. We were down 20-0 at half.
Oh, okay, so 18-0, then they get a safety, makes it 20-0, and then you guys battled back to bring it 20-18, and then you went for 2 at the end, and Junior threw the pick. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You want to comment on the game, or are you good? I was trying to bring you in to make sure that I got it right. Unfortunately, I was playing at the same time, and John was screwing our game as a ref.
It's what happened with us all season. We don't have great first halves at all, and then we're playing catch up all season.
Yeah, and it's possible, but it is tough in this league. It's tough in this league to play catch up.
Yeah, at the end of the day, we didn't have enough time to catch up.
Yeah.
We didn't convert on our onside kick either, so it's like That made it worse.
How much time was left at the end of the game if you would have got the extra point to tie it?
Not enough. Because we were already in the pro clock.
Okay. So they would have had a chance to at least maybe drive down at some point, and then if it went into overtime, then you guys are doing extra points.
Yeah, if we went overtime, I think we would have beat them if we went into overtime.
Yeah, I mean it's you got 6 touchdowns here. Nobody momentum for sure.
Rolling.
But six touchdowns here and nobody can get an extra point. That's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Thanks for joining the show.
All right.
You're the man, pal.
All right, see you, buddy.
Later. You boo-loving fuck. Kenny's my guy.
He's still on the show, buddy.
Yeah, well, he's not here, so talk all the shit I want. Yeah, Yogi says probably 40 seconds left. Yeah, I'm just curious where they were at opposed to an overtime, how much time Crazy Work would have had to drive down. So Crazy Work getting the win over Entity ending their season here. Tough season for them. I don't think this was the best Danny draft team, and I said that to begin with. And not because of talent per se, it's just because of meshing and gelling. And I think Danny and to not so much Danny's fault. I'm not, because I do the same thing. You try to see the best in the scenario. And you think, why can't this happen? Like, we should be able to make this happen. And unfortunately, just sometimes it doesn't. I know injuries hurt this team, and they had the doubleheader right away on a time they, missing a bunch of guys. And I don't know if the slow start just got to them. I mean, you look at, our season with Road Warriors. We had a slow start. We had some guys missing, a little chemistry issues to begin with. Then we rattled 6 wins in a row. The slow start shouldn't, especially in a long season, really shouldn't affect people. But, at times it does. Some people can't block out the noise.
Agreed. It's a battle of attrition sometimes.
That too. All right.
The depth matters, like big time.
Sure.
We talked about it like a couple of seasons ago where depth would be an issue, and it definitely plays a part.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think they had a good amount. But Danny did draft. He did draft a lot of guys who don't really see the field a lot either. And I think that was on purpose, which we've seen some people do. And it's worked out before. I just didn't. This season hasn't really worked out much, in my opinion. All right, on to the semifinals here for play-ins here. Playmakers over Blue Storm, 28-14. I kind of tried to go back and forth between the games to catch a lot of these and what was going on. But Playmakers, they looked good this game. Blue Storm got a couple stops, which we knew they were going to do. It's been their woes all season, just scoring, not scoring enough. A lot of the Explosion players saying F Artie. I get it. We were calling him Farty too. But even Blue Storm's wins been low scoring, and it's unfortunate they just couldn't figure it out on offense for whatever reason. I know Kamani had a real big chance to turn this game around with a pick, and I don't know who the hell Nuge was throwing the ball to, because there wasn't a guy within the same zip code of where that ball landed, and I don't know. Kamani just either too excited about it, thought somebody was going to jump up and contest it. I have no idea, but he dropped it, and they got 0 stops. How are you only scoring 28? Get out of here. But that pick would have turned things. They would have had a chance to tie the game and take the lead. Okay, and unfortunately, Playmaker scored in like 2 plays after that to really keep the 2-score lead. 28 points, no stops. I don't believe it, Nuge. John, you ref this game?
I did, but I don't remember any stops either.
Yeah, Nuge is drunk by here. He's a lightweight.
Yeah, you could really keep track of the clock. So.
He was throwing a John Cena. That makes sense. Yeah, so Playmakers getting out of the play-ins. I know we went around and oh, stop it. Skrelly was open. When? As soon as you said hike? Because nobody was in the same city as where that ball was. Sheesh. The only guy within a mile and a half was Kamani. Playmakers getting the win, as much as it pains me. I would have loved to send Nuge out again, but Nuge and company getting the win. Blue Storm season ending. You think Booten's going to be captain again?
Who is?
Booten? You think he's going to be captain again?
Is he going to be allowed to?
I mean, if I'm almighty Putin here, I'm letting him.
I mean, he did pay me back my $1, so I'm on his.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna fly. So at least he paid you back.
Yeah.
I would let him.
It's just weird circumstances with him, unfortunately. But he's not a horrible captain.
Yeah, Rocker. It's a tad bittersweet because every other minute I see Nuge, I want to put him in a headlock. But the rest of you guys I like, so I'll be rooting for you guys. Yeah, I would let him. He does seem to draft a good team, and I think he knows the quarterback situation, and
he took a chance and it kind of bit him.
Yeah.
And that'll happen.
It could have panned out, and if it panned out, he's looking real good. But all right, last game we had Crazy Work and Dogs. Crazy Work getting the 27-14 win, and man, this game was loud. The energy was there. I'm not sure what the problem was with the Dogs. Unfortunately, they just didn't look like they could move the ball much. And with all the receivers they had, I just don't know if it was execution, play calling. I'm not really sure. I think the energy kind of stopped them. They had all the energy first thing in the morning, and they're all fired up. Just think Crazy Work was more fired up. And Crazy Work scoring 4 touchdowns here, too. So it's Crazy Work moving on here, playing like a lot of people felt they should have been playing all season.
I was blown away by it. I even told House, I was like, that's the team that I thought you were going to be.
Right.
Year.
Yeah, I was talking to Gene Saturday, and he told me, watch, we're bringing the energy. He goes, we're coming out playing. And they did. Gene stamp of certification.
What?
I don't know. I was trying something.
I think that's why you got discharged.
It was I had a strategy for the war that didn't pan out, but we'll talk about that another day. So here are our play-in winners, playmakers, and Crazy Work. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, and we're gonna read just a quick recap of the pick'em scores for your hosts here. Coming in last place, John.
Moving on.
Garcia. But he 52 and 20, 52 and 28.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's a lot better than last year.
A lot better. I don't think any
all of us.
I think Connor was the only guy 500, right? It was like stupid.
Yeah, it was barely. He needed that last couple games to get 500.
Yeah, a lot of good guesses. And in second place was Connor, beating you by 2 games. And whew, first place, yours truly, Lambo Tambo, just winning left and right here. Just couldn't win the play-ins. 59 and 21. Almost hit 60 wins and for 80 games. Impressive. So I get to pick John and Connor's names on their jersey next season.
Allegedly.
Oh, I can't wait.
Can't wait to retire.
I can't wait till you retire. All right. So what I will say is one thing we brought up last season about playoffs, and I think Dome agreed a lot with me. We were kind of pushing for it, but it was a little too late. That I completely forgot about. I'm assuming Dome forgot about it too. Is I think there should be reseeding, which there isn't. They have specific. Everybody with a bye is waiting for the same 2 teams, and whoever wins is whoever wins. Maybe next year we'll. I know the committee has been tasked with a tall task that we can't blow, and maybe Bova will give us a little more leeway with our power.
I doubt it.
What's our task again? I forgot.
Do you want to say it on the air? Or?
Oh no! No. Do I want it on the air?
Yeah.
I do. I'm asking you. Do I? Because I can't remember it. Just put it in the comments. No. You gotta write it down here. Oh man. Oh, what a day. My son is a sissy. Working out in the cold today. Oh, he's shivering. He's... Oh. No. We won't say that. We'll do it later. Yeah. I'm like...
That was like some real producer shit right there.
He's like, you're not cold? I'm like, nah, buddy. I worked outside for 15 years. You just kind of develop a weird snake skin to it or whatever. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna predict our preview our first round here of the playoffs. I got the tail of the tape, and I know sometimes Dumb Ben gives me a hard time for rinse and repeat, but I do like the tail of the tape stuff here. I'm gonna give a little due to these teams and these matchups, and we'll give my advice and who I think's gonna win this one. So. You got the stats pulled up if need be, pal? All right.
Ready to go.
I did have another question.
You just need to tell me what week to look at.
Yeah, I wrote them all down. That is not true. The first one I didn't write down. Oh boy.
Uh-oh. Jesus Christ.
All right, do me a favor.
What am I looking for?
So, all right, I wrote one down out of the 4.
Oh my fucking God.
So when I announce the teams, go quickly look. I'll buy as much time as I can.
The schedule?
Yeah, you just look at the schedule and when they
Alright.
played each other.
Do you want to just like kind of give me a heads up now so I can look?
Right. So all right, watch this, John. All right. So at 8 a.m., is Connor able to give us his picks or he's
Are we
busy?
still doing picks?
I thought we were going to do them for fun.
He's at dinner.
All right.
So doubtful.
So at 8 a.m., we have Yeet and Crazy Work, ladies and gentlemen. Yeet coming in 3rd in the division. Crazy Work coming in 6th. Yeet finished with a 6-3 record. Crazy Work finished with a 2-7 record. Obviously, we play-in winner here. We knew they underachieved. Playing like a playoff team in the play-ins. Yeet finished with a 7th overall offense and a 2nd overall defense. Crazy Work finished 15th in both. So not at the bottom, but getting there. But again, played a lot better in the play-ins. So a little momentum there. Yeet had the week off. Head-to-head, Yeet won 50-24. Did you find the game, John?
Nope, almost.
I gave you plenty of time.
Buddy,
Plenty of time.
There's 9 weeks.
There's 8 clicks. No. You didn't find it?
No, I did not find it.
Well, what are you looking at when you scroll through these?
For
Like,
Yeet,
tell you, okay, when you hit Yeet and they're not playing Crazy Work, go to the next one.
No, thanks,
And then if you
Steve.
see Crazy Work,
What the fuck? I did miss it.
week 2?
Yeah,
Oh,
this week too.
good, because I wrote it down.
You're an
I'm just trying to see how you're working on the fly, John. We got to, we're trying to expand the show.
This is how we do it? All right, got it.
All right, week 2 matchup here, 50-24. Anybody on the stats here, pal, that stood out for that week?
We'll start with Yeet. Week 2. Jeremy had 7 for 10 with 3 TDs, and Deuce had 4 for 8 with 2 TDs, and Eric was 74% on them that day with 6 TDs total.
Yeah, no turnovers for EB, right?
Nope, no turnovers. Deuce had 2 interceptions himself, and 1 pass deflection by Billy.
Yeah, the 2-headed monster, they're going to have to stop that. You can't give 5 touchdowns between the 2 of them. I'm assuming Crazy Work's going to try to game plan for that.
Yeah, and Mitch and Noel had about 9 and 10 targets each. Mitch was 8 for 9, and Noel was 5 for 10.
Any drops for Noel there? Or
Nope.
just miscommunication?
Nope, and there's only 3 TDs from House there and 2 interceptions.
Yeah.
We said.
Yeah. All right, here are your keys to victory. Tambo time. Keys to victory. Sponsored by Victory Motorcycles, our newest sponsor for the Tambo time show here.
Sweet.
I'll do Yeet first here. 1, get that defense going early. 2nd overall in defense. Again, I said that defense looks great on paper. It looks great on the field too. They're going to need that defense to play that top level defense And I think this game will kind of be easy for them. If their defense can make crazy work, not score very often, which we've seen sometimes they struggle all throughout the season, I think that'll be huge. True, you got to get Deuce going. Obviously, you want to put the ball in your best player's hands and see where he takes you. And 3 here, no turnovers. Punts are okay. Your defense plays well. We've seen Crazy Works offense struggle. Punting's okay. Do not turn the ball over. I think that's a momentum killer. You put them in good position. I think Crazy Work works well with a short field. I think sometimes the long field is what hurts them. All right, keys to victory here for Crazy Work. Be game ready before the game starts. And I'm talking 10-15. They showed up early in the play-ins, and we saw what came of it. I think it's as simple as that sometimes with getting great starts to a game. They need to be early. They need to be game ready, warmed up and ready to go. It's a mental thing out too. You know, just running routes a little bit, just running around the field once or twice. Get that blood flowing. Number 2, execute. They need to execute against this great defense. If you can go score for score or really keep the score close and potentially force a turnover, it's going to really help them. If they get down early, I think it's going to be very hard for them to come back. So they're going to need to execute on offense early and execute in defense as well. Number 3, make sure Danny Cabrera is there. Ladies and gentlemen, he seems to be the energy for that team. When he's there cheering for those guys on, I don't know what it is, but people get nervous. They get in their feelings. They get upset. I don't know. I've seen it 2 weeks in a row. And Crazy Work. It's their Jimmy Hart out there.
It was awesome to see. Like, I was even, when I was reffing it, when we had breaks and lulls in the game, I was looking over and just try to figure out what's going on because it was just so entertaining.
It was hard to not look over.
It was.
You know?
It was the best. That's what I was hoping for the whole weekend. Was that kind of energy.
All right, Johnny boy, who are you taking to win this one?
Shit, that's a tough one. I don't know. I'd like to play both of them, and I know that's a very political answer, but
you don't have to answer if you don't.
It's a toss up. I'd like to play both of them. Honestly, I don't have.
It's not about who you like. It's more like who you think's going to win this one. I know you like your chances against both teams, and you did well against both teams this season. Well, actually, no. Crazy Work. No, it was the Dogs that beat you. Sorry.
Yeah. It's hard to pick against Deuce, and it's I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be a close game. I feel it's gonna be like a 1-score game, and something late's gonna happen, change the tides. Mitch versus Deuce is gonna be awesome to see. I don't know. I really can't pick it.
Yeah, I got Yeet by 1 score. I think it's gonna be closer than predicted. I know certain guys in certain chats are saying they're gonna destroy Crazy Work.
Oh, is there certain chatter that you're hearing?
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna say who, but the captain of the team is really vocal in some chats.
Well, I don't feel like that's House, so.
No, the captain of Yeet, but I'm not gonna say his name.
Oh, yeah. Who would that be?
Not sure.
Oh.
So yeah, I got Yeet by 1 score. I just think that offense is going to be a little too much, and I think they'll get more stops and move on. All right. At the same time, we have Greek Gods and Playmakers. They did play week 4, so I got that one. Right. Greek Gods finishing with a 6-3 record, with a finishing 3rd in the standings in the division. Playmakers finishing 6th, the play-in winners here at 2-7. Greek Gods finished 10th across the board in offense and defense, so consistent team, about mid-pack, but winning those close games. And even though their offense and defense hasn't been great all season, they've been winning. Playmakers here with the 9th ranked offense, 16th ranked defense. So 3rd to last in defense, giving up a lot of points there. And yeah, I think unfortunately, Rocker, not the greatest team he drafted. They do have some holes on defense, but watching them in the play-ins, I think they've kind of fixed those holes. And they're moving pieces based on the team they're playing, and they're figuring it out. So head-to-head, Greek Gods did get a 49-48 win. Not sure if this one went in overtime.
I don't think so.
Yeah, 49-48. Who stood out here, buddy?
So for playmakers, Nuge was almost near perfect. 29-32, 91%. 4 TDs, and did have 1 interception, but he had 2 rushing TDs, 4 extra points, and he's kind of passing the ball around to everyone. Rocker had 6 for 6. Fum 6 for 7 with 1 major drop, shocker, and Scarelli 5 for 6. So yeah, and for the Gods here, week 4.
I was talking to Mike, buddy.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Thanks.
I'm doing multiple things. Jake had 5 TDs, 87%, and kind of spread the ball around as well. Brandon had 9. Sonny had 8 for 9, and then kind of mixture of everyone else. And the rushing TD for Brandon, I think that was a full field touchdown, if I remember. But yeah, it looks like a pretty even game all around. No, 1 interception from Mustafa is probably what changed the game.
Yeah, winner here plays TDM. These are my keys to victory, sponsored by Victory Motorcycles, new sponsor at Tambo time. For Greek Gods, you're going to have to contain that run game. Nuge is very good on the feet. We know what he brings. He scored a couple rushing touchdowns last time. If you, in my opinion, and Nuge is a very good passer. You know, I rip on him a lot. But if you're comparing his passing game to his running game, I think his passing game is weaker because his run game is very elite. He's on the move. He's got a little baby stiff arm that works every now and then.
Not against you, buddy.
Yeah, I think I just fell on my own.
No, you destroyed him. I think.
Not one time.
Oh.
A pick 2. So Nuge really lost the game for them. What a loser. But yeah, you got to contain that run game. Put him in bad positions. If he tries to run and doesn't go anywhere, it's going to be tough. Second key here, stay disciplined. Execute properly, stay in your zones. You know, Nuge is great at finding wide open guys down the field if you let him go. So you got to respect all and stay disciplined. And 3, be better in that chess game, per se, ladies and gentlemen. Nuge, he likes to act like a dummy, okay? And he is a dummy, but
Yes, I don't think he's that.
he's very smart on that field. He knows how to manipulate defenses. He's very good at it. But if you can stay on top of it, anticipate it, and play a better chess game, which sometimes is not hard because Nuge is dumber than a doorknob sometimes. It's going to be a huge leaning to, you know, a beneficial factor for the Greek Gods in winning this game. All right, keys to victory here for playmakers. Number 1, I got up the physicality. They are a physical team, and they're going to need to bring it here. Greek Gods got a lot of players that can play physical. Jerry Sheena, Brandon, Steven Deglia, Jacob Lapointe. A lot of these guys can get down and dirty. We've seen a lot of the players play very physical at times. I think they got to win the physical game. 2, take advantage of that secondary. With Noonan out, I think the secondary is a little weaker than obviously it should be. If you could take advantage of it like they took advantage of our secondary missing guys, it's going to be a good day for playmakers. And 3, be on the same page. I will respectfully say, at this point in time, just run the routes you need to run. Whatever Nuge wants you to do, just do it. And Nuge needs to recognize if somebody's veering away from a route, he needs to veer away from that guy at that moment. Don't force it. Don't do anything stupid. And turnovers might be big here. And where it was so high scoring, you know, both teams are going to come out, try to figure out a defense to help each other. And if they get the turnovers, either team gets turnovers they need, that could be a huge advantage. All right, John, who do you got coming out of this matchup?
Phew. I'm gonna go probably playmakers because Rocker's already been telling people he's gonna give them down and dirty. He said it to you and said it to RT3, so he's ready.
John taking the playmakers here. I'm going to take the gods. I think the gods eke it out. So we're split there. Winner goes on and plays TDM.
I know who I'm picking in that one.
Oh, you're right, Nuge. That is what the fuck are you doing? All right. Next up here, 9:20 games. We had the Buds who finished 4th in the division versus Thunder who finished 5th in the division. John, I didn't write down the
That's Thunder and what?
Buds and Thunder. I believe it's week 3. I believe.
Yep.
Crap. All right, John, I'm going to need you to protect me at the field. Rocker's coming for me.
I got you, buddy.
All right, Buds and Thunder both finished 5 and 4. Buds offense finished 2nd overall. Thunder finished 6th overall in offense. So not too far off, but Buds getting the edge. Buds defense finished 14th, so more towards the bottom here. Thunder's defense finished 5th. So in the upper half for Thunder on offense and defense, but unfortunately going only 5 and 4. So losing those close games and such. Head-to-head victory here for Buds. This was the Bubba show here. Bubba getting the touchdown and the extra point to win the game, 47-46. So high scoring. Buds over Thunder, which ended up being the tiebreaker, which put Buds at 4th and Thunder at 5th, which would have been, well, I wouldn't say it would have been irrelevant, but if Buds didn't win that game and they finished 4 and 5, they might have been in the play-ins. But winner here plays GBG. Keys to victory here for Buds. Oh, John, you want to say who stands out? Who stood out those games?
I mean, Curtis was on one, 15-17. Clark was 12 for 14, 4 touchdowns for Clark, 2 for Curtis, or no, 2 for Bubba. That's crazy. Curtis didn't even have any touchdowns. But it was just a mixture, and they were a big miss. They did not have Zioli there for that game either.
Yeah, that's been a big Achilles heel for them this season. It didn't mean anything in our game against them, but he has missed a lot of games, and I guess he will be there for playoffs.
And for Thunder, Carter was 10 for 10, no concussion prior to, so that was good. Bova was 89% with 6 TDs, had a rushing TD as well, and they were kind of spread out. AP had 8 catches on 9 targets. There was 1 interception for Thunder from Carter and a couple pass deflections, 1 defensive TD from Carter as well. So definitely a big game for both teams.
All right, keys to victory here for Buds here. Turn that defense up. That defense, you have a lot of players who can play defense, and I think on paper it looks very good. I know Danny likes to crap on himself as a middle linebacker, but he is a good middle linebacker. They'll have Zioli, Curtis, Kevin, a lot. My boy there, what's his name, Kelvin, and a plethora of other guys who can play defense as well. So they're gonna need to put it together, and they're gonna need to put it together quick against a hot offensively scoring Thunder team right now. They're gonna need to adjust if the Kevin Curtis duo isn't getting it done for whatever reason. Whether it's on them, whether it's on the quarterback, Thunder is going to come out with some type of game plan to try to minimize those guys from going off on them. So if it's not working, it's got to be recognized early, and you got to go to other guys and figure it out. Maybe throw Zioli in there. Kelvin sometimes can catch the ball. And I think they need to keep scoring. I think I've seen Thunder struggle sometimes this season, and they struggle when you keep consistently scoring against them. It's like a morale killer. All right, Thunder here. These are keys to victory from Tambo. 1, can't be fighting with each other. Can't be arguing. Got to get on the same page and got to just go with it. It doesn't really matter. Fighting will do you no good this game at all. And sometimes I think guys give quarterbacks too much of a hard time quickly. You got to give a quarterback 2-3 drives. If it's just not working, then you got to say something. But let them feel and find it here for 2-3 drives. And put in perspective, if you don't score, why? They're going to have a good game plan to stop the Buds offense. I think Thunder should score here. I like the Thunder offensive matchup over the Buds defense, but Buds will be fully squatted and ready to go. So have a good game plan to get those stops. I think they're going to need it. And get some turnovers as well. I think I've seen Thunder cause some turnovers this season and get them. It just seemed to rally those teams in those games. All right, John, who do you think's taking this one? A lot of close games. A lot of tough games to call here.
I feel like Thunder kind of edges out. They're kind of on a roll, and Danny's been telling us he's been on a downhill slide since midway. So I feel like Thunder might edge it out here. Unless something like catastrophic happens and Bubba saves the day again. Can that happen twice, Steve? What do you think?
Thunder will not strike twice here, but which way am I going with this?
I don't know. I think you used an analogy wrong and realized it as you said it.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah.
Remember how I told you, try not to be smarter than the situation?
You know,
Because nobody believes that you're actually picking up on that.
I'm going to put you through the fucking table.
You're not going to put me through anything.
Yeah, I will.
It's just hell. I'm taking my boy Danny and Kelvin here in the Buds.
Are you just picking opposite of me now? Or?
No. One may think that, but no. No, I think Buds are going to take this one. I do. Carter sucks in the playoffs.
Huh. He is still concussed. Or you can't really tell.
He'll be forever concussed. All right, and our last play-in game here, ladies and gentlemen. A lot on the line here. Pride, my money, winner plays premium crackers. Look at the Spartans at 6-3, finished 4th in the division. 2 games in front of Boom Boom, who finished 4-5, finished 5th in the standings here. I don't have the week they played. I believe it was a doubleheader, and I believe I wrote it down wrong. But hold on. Spartans offense finishing 3rd overall. So not enough credit going to that offense. I told you after week 1, they really started putting it on, coming together, and they were scoring a lot of points. And they had a couple losses for the rest of the season, but they were putting up points. So finished 3rd overall, finished 5th overall in defense. So right up in the top 5 on both, and finishing 6-3. I know one of those games they didn't have all their guys. They started the game with 5. So that's tough. Could have been 7-2. Either way, 6-3. Boom Boom finished 6th on offense and 6th in defense. So, to finish almost top 5 in both and 4-5 shows you something. They cry that no one says they're a good team. A lot of smart people realize it is what it is. You have a very good 7 players when healthy in there. After that, you have no depth, and injuries and whatnot. And I think Ben maybe thought he was going to have more of a consistent role and a better season. And I think Ben did end up having an okay season, but I just think they were in tough positions not having a lot of guys there, which contributes to the losses. If they had everybody there, they're definitely not going 4-5. I'll say that here. So, all right, John, did you find the game?
Yep.
All right, and Spartans won, right? 38-13?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I wrote it down wrong. 38-13. Who stood out those games? Or that game?
Boom Boom. That's their 2nd game of the day. So after that massive letdown from that game prior before with the Crackers, it looked like they were kind of just going through the motions. No one really stood out too much. Connor and Mike threw. Was that the game Connor got hurt at, maybe?
No, Connor was hurt and went in and threw.
Okay.
I don't think he really did much. Remember, I think he did a drop back with Mike, and Mike threw it to him.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah. I mean, it was kind of even around for catches. Dante had 4 for 6. Yim was 4 for 6. Ben was 3 for 3 with a receiving TD. Maybe that stands out. Xavier was 1 for 6 with 1 drop. That's kind of alarming. That's not normal. So maybe that's a standout going the other way. And
Yeah, it just seemed to be a lot of miscues and
yeah,
probably good defense too by Spartans. They don't make it easy for you.
in Spartans, we had Omar was 79%. He was 26 for 33 with 4 TDs. Oni was 7 for 8 with a TD. They were kind of even all around. 6 for 7, 5 for 5, 6 for 7. A lot of people putting in work that week and getting a couple touchdowns. DJ had 2 touchdowns that game and 1 big interception from Keo. So, yeah, pretty even all the way around for Spartans. And kind of won pretty easily.
All right, keys of victory here. For Spartans, my first key of victory, Omar needs to trust himself. What I've noticed in aside from the being shorthanded one game, but in the other couple losses, seems to hesitate, seem to second guess himself. For whatever the reason may be, I think him and the team need to square it away and make sure that doesn't happen. Which leads into my next one. Stay out of Omar's ears early. Omar had a great season, and he's got the best defense I think he's ever played with. Just trust him. Again, I will stand by for first couple drives, 2-3 drives. Let him cook. The only one who should really be talking to him is DJ. They've kind of had a good rapport, let's say, and DJ kind of calling some plays at certain times. And they got to be the team with the energy this game. I know Boom Boom wants this game, and rightfully so. Spartans got to want it more because it's going to be a great game. I think it's going to be very tough for both teams to win this game, and I can't wait to take Riley's money when Spartans win.
Allegedly.
Boom Boom here, keys to victory. Have everyone who can be there be there. They're gonna need all hands on deck, whoever's available, not injured, and we're gonna have to see. Again, we're gonna have to see a lot out of those top 7 guys and Ben, because even if they get by the Spartans, they got Premium Crackers next, so a very tough 2 games in a row to get to the semis. Number 2, don't go down big early. I think that'll be tough to come back. I think momentum-wise, sometimes I've seen Mike try too much when they're down, and throw some turnovers and kind of make some bonehead plays. Mike's very good playing ahead, but playing behind sometimes is tough. And number 3, get turnovers. They're going to need some turnovers here. I don't think, stops are obviously going to help, but a couple stops here and there is not going to be the key to win here. If they get some turnovers, some momentum, it really will rally the guys there. All right, John, I have the Spartans. My money is on them. Screw Connor.
I kind of selfishly want to see Spartans versus Crackers again. So I'm pulling for Spartans.
All right. Are you just picking who I'm picking?
What was that? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
All right, John.
You, Mike?
Can you throw up the awards and just kind of go over them real quick while I be right back? Try to entertain the crowd for 3 seconds.
I'll try to entertain the crowd for more than 3 seconds because you're boring as fuck. Can I do this? Nope. Why is this not working? Window capture, and we're going to go with this one. And transition. Look at that. Let's try to move this over here. So Steve steps away. We'll try to go over the awards here. If you haven't voted yet, please do. It's every vote counts, just kind of like in the political terms. But we have some really good candidates up there for MVP. Riley, Deuce, GB, Carter. For QB of the year, we have Riley, Danny, Omar, Joey, Steve, and Eric. A bunch of good quarterbacks in that category, so it's definitely going to be tough. Offensive player of the year, we have Greg, Clock, Junior, Lazoo, Brandon, and Deuce again. A lot of repeating names here, so remember, they can only win one of these awards each. So make sure you vote and count who you want to vote for. For defensive player, we have Yogi, DJ, GU, Adam, and Deuce in there again. And rookie of the year, I think that's the only one that doesn't have Deuce in it. We have Jacob Tamayo, CJ, Odson, Dante, Darren, and Haskell. A lot of good rookies there. That's definitely going to be a tough race for everyone. And for most improved, we have Adam, Fum, Lazu Jr., Jeremy, and Bailey. All great seasons for all of them. So that one's going to be tough. And for man of the year, we have Justin. We have the JR family who been coming out and cooking. Justin's just been a great all-around guy all year. Been hurt, but still showing up to the games, rooting for his team, and Bonish because he sucks at captaining.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh, sorry. Oops.
Don't do that.
Steve's back, everybody. And that's your Tambo time breakdowns of the awards.
Did you vote yourself yet?
I did as the captain's vote, yeah.
Oh, okay. You didn't vote.
No.
Okay. Did he send the results for anything yet on the captain's vote?
I don't think it's closed yet.
Okay.
And I have not seen anything about the captain's vote yet.
Yeah, get your votes in and vote honestly. There's too much of the and I've seen it in the captains. A lot of biased voting. And some of these are close. And there's no right answer on some of them. But some of them there are right answers. And don't be biased towards your own guys. You know, it's just have some integrity with the voting. I said it last season and nobody listened to me then, so I'm going to fucking say it again because I'm tired of seeing dumb votes and then people crying, oh, it's a popularity contest. You know, we didn't vote on this computer.
Apparently not, because it would have been blocked out. So good thing we didn't, so that way we could show it.
Oh, yeah, because it removes. Yeah.
Because it does capture your IP address.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a good thing. I like this part of the league.
Yeah, I do too.
It's fun.
I do too, and I think the way Bova has it now is probably the most fair way, in my opinion.
Do you remember how it's weighted? Like it's not all captain votes, but the people do have a solid chance and voice in it, right? It's like not split.
Yeah, there's not. Yeah, like there were some awards that the captains voted for certain certain players who won the captain's vote, but then lost the players' vote and lost the awards.
Yeah.
You know, so the kind of the people, the voice of the people, really stomped the patriarchy that we have here.
And that's right on the website too. You just go over to the tab all the way to the right. Let's get it on the screen here. Or is it not going to show? Oh, never mind. I have to adjust it. So there we go. Yep, just the award voting tab all the way to the right on the screen for the league page on the internet, on the web, on Facebook is where you'll be able to vote and make sure your vote's counted. And just click vote under each little category. That way you make sure your vote's counted.
I agree. Listen, this is the second to last week we got here, ladies and gentlemen. Then we're off to the long off season. Hopefully, maybe we can get maybe a February tournament somewhere indoor.
That'd be cool.
Who can field these size fields?
Ooh,
What do you say?
I don't know. I don't even think he's talking to us.
All right, John. Who do you think's coming out of? Who do you think's coming out of this weekend?
Well, I definitely hope the elite is coming out, whoever we face, and I'd like a shot at Crackers, but I think that'd be a really tough game either way, Spartans or Crackers. Just because I want to see that matchup. That's the only reason why I'm picking them.
What's up, Jay?
Jesus Christ! And
You can watch on your phone, you know.
Live's better.
can you watch on YouTube and make sure you like?
Yeah. Can you like and subscribe?
No, I have something playing on YouTube.
You can do it at any time. It never leaves.
All right, John. Who's getting out of this?
So I have
Bye, Jay.
elite crackers on that side, and who would be the final four after what did I pick earlier? Do you have them written down?
I do. You don't even remember who you picked?
No, I've been doing them.
You picked Playmakers, who end up playing TDM.
Yeah.
And you picked John Thunder, who plays GBG.
I think Thunder and Playmakers come out of that side, and I'd like to play Thunder.
Thunder over GBG. John's calling it here. Playmakers over TDM.
Yeah, if Donuts wants his shoes back, he knows what to do.
All right, I'm going Yeet. I'm going Spartans. I'm going GBG. And I'm going TDM pulls it out. You got something more important than the show right now?
Yeah, it's based on the show, but sure.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
That's what I said, isn't it? Do you not remember? I just said it like 2 seconds ago.
All right. No.
All right. So, yes, I have us over whoever makes it to us. Premium Crackers winning over Spartans. And then me or us versus Thunder, hopefully. Because then we
we'll do that later.
Nope, I already picked it. That's it.
Good for you. All right, we both pick our 4, and we have none of the same coming out. Ladies and gentlemen, the parity in this league is crazy. So do we want to continue our firmament talk from last week?
Is he watching? I don't think so.
Is that a no?
I'm going to go with no.
All right, yeah.
I
Good
can
call.
only save us from getting... Well, actually, I can mute you.
Good call. All right, ladies and gentlemen, any questions before we end the show here? I do appreciate you guys chiming in, and yeah, we got one more week, and we'll do the final show.
We gonna do off-season shows again?
We're gonna do off-season shows. Yeah, there are a couple things I want to do. I really do want to cover more flag football as a whole. You know, we focused a lot of our off-season shows into, just doing regular radio shows, which is fine. I see us do. It's a long off season for us right now. It's 5 months or some stuff. But I want to cover a lot of leagues. I want to talk about Bedford. I plan on having Chicky on. I'm going to reach out to a lot of leagues, and if anybody runs any leagues or anybody wants to come on the show, promote the leagues and talk about stuff, absolutely, we'll make time for you. But I want to kind of expand as far as some of the leagues go and get the word out and talk about. There's some stuff in Bedford we got to talk about too. It's what, Jay?
No, continue.
Well, can you just stop walking in like you have something to say? That's what gets me every time. Do me a favor, when you walk in, just face the wall if you have nothing to say. Then I'll get it, and then we're good. Yeah, see, that'll be perfect.
I don't know if I like this view either.
I appreciate it, Justin. But yeah, we'll do a couple off-season shows. It's gonna be tough at Champions. I know this is their busy time of the year, and maybe Ben will do some of his tournaments over there that he wants to do, and maybe we can cover them, go live there.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, we definitely got some plans coming up for the off season. Again, so it's 5 long months. So
I think Tambo Time will have a big 2026. Might be doing a lot more stuff.
oh, maybe.
Yeah. Few stuff in the works.
Yeah, Jay's moving out. I get my living room back finally.
New studio.
Yeah, there's new stew coming. Got some cooking up.
He basically kidnapped my dog, and now my dog has Stockholm syndrome and won't leave him.
Stop laughing, Max.
The dog does seem different now.
I know. He's not the same.
Yeah, I woke up with him on the couch with me.
Yeah, it was an empty bar of peanut butter too. It's weird.
All right, did you talk about the Tambo Time Award?
No, we did not.
We are giving out the Tambo Time Award again.
Second annual, right? We could do that because we did one already, so it's not like a thing. We can
Second annual. We did one last year, and Jeremy Vieira was the recipient.
Yes, recipient. Yep.
Recipient. Sorry, I forgot a
You're good.
couple letters there.
You're all right. How do you spell it though?
Well, anyways, this isn't a spelling bee. It's a radio show, ladies and gentlemen.
We're on the Facebook show.
Yeah, that's true.
We're a YouTube show as well.
All right. Any comments before we end the show? John, you want to add anything?
No, it's been a pleasure as always doing the show. Glad to be a part of it, and the season's been good. It's going to shake out to be even more exciting as we get closer and closer to the Final Four.
Well, yeah, don't say it's good because it's not good for everybody. Okay.
It's great.
It's been a season for some of us.
Oh, that made it better for me. So
You know what? I hate Champa. I said it. Fuck him.
we already knew that, Steve. You
Screw him.
Said it at the draft.
Now I really hate him.
I need to get that picture of you just sulking on the show as you got drafted to Halo.
No, I mean, listen, it was fun. And you being a dickhead, I would play with a lot of those guys again. A couple of them, I didn't,
Name
couple,
'em.
huh?
Name them.
We're not doing that.
All right.
What? The guys I won't play with again?
Sure.
You want me to name them?
Yeah.
Champa,
Bobby.
John Groff.
Bobby. Bobby.
Listen. I was super keen on Bobby until I saw Bobby putting it all on the line at the Turkey Bowl on Saturday, and fuck it, I was pissed watching how well he played. I'm like, where the fuck's that been all season? But now
he said something about having a good QB. Or something.
That's true. He probably didn't have to deal with some short Napoleon asshole. But no, I mean, Bobby got better throughout the season. I think it was a chemistry issue early with me and Bobby, and Bobby made some plays. He bought into the system. I give him credit. He let me run the roost on offense, and he really trusted me, and he really worked with me to up my game and his game.
Rocker has a great comment, but he says he has to edit it after. I think you should leave it the way it is. I hope he doesn't do it at the field and makes it to the porta potty. I don't know why that's a narrative.
Oh, it was so funny when Rocker ran after Adam
Oh,
at
my
the end
God.
of the game. I didn't even notice
I'm
that.
going to have to fight both of you. You're coming at my best third
And
round
he
pick.
pissed me off. I'm just like, I'm playing, going both ways. I'm getting all I can. And we get the ball. I hear is Halo down 2 scores and they don't have their onsides. And he just pissed me off.
I tried giving you a second one. You said no.
Yeah, that would have been funny. All right, we obviously have nothing to end the show here. Ladies and gentlemen, again, our lines are always open one way or another for you guys. And we hope we brought a better show this year. And we'll finish it up however we can with the next show and with 2 more shows, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, are we going to be able to do one because we're in Texas?
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll be fine. Then,
And
yeah, 2 more.
you guys aren't going to be in Texas.
Oh, if we lose.
But I fly back early Tuesday. So if something happens, obviously, and you guys are here, then I'll just call in. We'll do the show.
Okay,
You know?
yeah. So we'll be
And,
fine.
and then I think 2 weeks from now we're going to try to do an end of the season champion show.
Okay. Yeah, so then definitely 2 shows and then off season, maybe a break.
Oh, definitely a break.
Yeah, all right.
Uh,
Oh, fuck. What the fuck?
What'd I tell you? Oh, do you have something to say now? So you're clearly not following the rules I just laid out for you.
I pay to live here.
You pay to live upstairs, not in the Tambo Time podcast room. This is the more I've seen Jay in 2 months. What are you, bored?
Somehow we're gaining views or losing them. I can't tell.
Yeah. Nude ref of the year. No chance. It's probably a 50-50 split with you and Junior.
All right.
All right. John, you ready to end the show here?
I've been ready.
I'm ready to go. All right. Thanks again, guys. Good night, Grease.
Good night, Spain.
Shout out Halo.
Yeah. Said we up now, they up next, up next. Got you in your feelings upset. Said I'm up to bat, you on deck. At my best, you is looking stressed, cuz. We up now, they up next. Said we up now, they up next. Up next, got you in your feelings upset. Upset, said I'm up to bat, you on deck. On deck, at my best. Stress, cuz we up now, they up next. Up next, said we up now, they up next. Up next, got you in your feelings upset. Upset, someone said that I was up next. I said I'm up now with no mean of disrespect. I don't be at the gym, so I don't need to flex. You regret moving on to the next and making me your ex, yeah. I roll up whenever you feeling stressed. Treat you with respect and never settle for less. Life's a game of chess, don't let it get you in check. She like when I pull her hand, grab her by her neck. Got her on her back until she break a sweat. She like rocking my polo shirts and rocking my polo sweats. Laying down after sex with her head on my chest. She whispers that you're the best, please don't turn out like the rest. We up now, they up next. Up next, got you in your